I'm standing in a circle of women. I'm given a blindfold, given this medicine drum, and asked to step into the center of the circle. The request? To sing my soul song. What does that mean? I feel the pressure rising. What's going to happen next? What am I going to say? What am I going to sing? What am I going to do? I brace myself. I take a breath. I move. And I let this moment sink into me. I know that this moment is key, is pivotal for myself, not just to be in the spotlight, but for all my lineages, my ancestry, and my life. I take a moment and I hold the drum. This drum brings out something ancient in me. Like I've been here before. I've done this before. I let myself feel. I feel a way I've never felt before in my entire life. I feel wild, unfettered, like I've connected to something beyond myself, beyond this life. And I know that my moment had come, and my life was going to change from this point on. I'm here today on this stage to invite you into the possibility that your voice is a gateway. It's an access point to the ancient parts of us, to the whole parts of us, to the hurt, rejected parts of us, to the parts we've lost to repression, trauma, restriction, or parts of us we've just forgotten along the way. My name is Ling. I'm from Singapore, and I grew up to a family that was conservative, and yet still had a little bit of that open-mindedness to let me pursue my path. I was smart. I went to the best schools. I never had trouble with my academics. But when it came to pre-college, I made a bold move. I left the best school in Singapore, it's the top 3% of the world at the top level, to go to a school that had a strong theater program. So I got the blessings from my parents. I went to this school, and I entered still feeling the sense of being that ugly duckling. For the last couple of years, I had dealt with a lot of self-consciousness, a lot of feeling really kind of ugly, confused. I went to a girls' school with all the top students in Singapore. This girl was athletic. That girl was really strong in writing. She was so beautiful. She was so cool. Okay? There were so many people to compare myself against. And I knew that I wasn't the only one facing this feeling. As I reached the age of 13, within my cohort, I saw a couple of girls waste away from teenage anorexia. Not just one, not just two, but I think I could count at least 4 within my cohort. In a world where the external seemed to matter the most, where the internal didn't seem to play a part, it was really frustrating There were a lot of pressures on young Asian girls, young Asian women. Going to this new school, I found a new space. Through the arts, through theater, through music, through movement, through musical theater, I started to find a voice. I started to shed the parts of myself that were getting a bit more self-conscious. I made amazing friends because we were all strange and weird. Beautiful. It's where kind of the misfits go, right? A little bit. And I found so much joy. I found so much joy through the arts, through performance, through the voice. My second layer of healing came through a young relationship, a really karmic, icky, sticky relationship when I was about 19. And I had such these deep wells of unworthiness rising within me through this painful back and forth. And that ended with 2 hard physical slaps on my face. That led me to the shores of this healing journey here in Bali and to the doors of the yoga barn. I was on a healing retreat, a cleansing retreat. I was fasting. And I met one of my main teachers. Her face was round and luminous like the moon, but her voice was so transparent, so reverberating, so true. She sounded like a whale singing in the oceans. And I was so drawn into her. I was so drawn into her. And that led me to that moment in that circle of women singing my soul song within a San Pedro ceremony. In that moment, I reconnected to the Mother Earth, to the Father Sky, and to all of nature around me. I grew up in Singapore, where we just live in apartment buildings, and the grass and the dirt is considered dirty. Like, don't go play there. So this journey of connecting to my voice has really brought me back to the earth, to the sky, and to myself. I'm here to offer one more thing. This idea that your voice is a gateway. If each of us started to sing, hum, speak, express our truth, we would find a space and a world where we would be free to express ourselves fully. And where we could see each other fully as well. Because we hide behind so many masks, we hide behind so many conditioning, trauma. And when we connect into this soul voice, this voice from the full being, we begin to create a world that is better not just for ourselves, but for each other. Especially coming from an Asian country where we don't really share our emotions. It's supposed to appear proprietous, but I see this with many people, many clients as well. Within women, men, there's so much to be accessed through this pure, unfettered voice and sound. So, the best part, it's completely free. We don't have to pay someone to access it. We can have it here and now. So, how can we get started? How can we get started accessing, freeing out this pure, free, so-called soul voice? I invite us to let go of any judgment of what is good or bad, right or wrong. Let's just begin to sing, hum, moan, sigh, groan, speak gibberish. Through that, see what arises, see what feels good, see what finds ourselves. If I have just one wish for the world, I have many wishes, but if I had one, I would like to see a world where we could use our voices freely, where we could awaken our soul voice, where we could sing together more. I loved this word that my friend Camilla just now mentioned, to decolonize the act and the world of singing and music. Be ugly, be wild, be strange, and let that voice shine through. Let's let others see our true self in different ways. Let's let ourselves explore all the parts that we do not touch. I find that voice brings all parts of myself back. I find new spaces I've never experienced before, new ancientness, new wildness, new shyness. And that in itself is the ultimate gift of expressing our soul voice. So let us heal the world, heal ourselves, not through the outside and what everyone else is telling us. And we have a strong, powerful tool within ourselves right here, right now. If we could bring ourselves away from conditioning, trauma, if we could sing together more, we would have less strife, less war, less competition, and less separation. So let us find ourselves. If you like to sing, sing. If you like to hum, hum. If you like to scream, scream. If you like to moan, moan. And this world will be a more fully expressed and a better, more enjoyable, joyful world. Thank you so much.